Hey everyone, Brian Varnell here with Varnell Retro and Vintage Collections, and today I'm going to do a comparison video of some Lord Zedd action figures. Before I compare these two, I want to talk a little bit about who Lord Zedd was. In Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Lord Zedd became the main bad guy. He was a horrifying looking guy, straight out of a human anatomy book. He had a voice and a mask similar to the Shredder. One memory of Lord Zedd that's always stuck with me is when I saw Power Rangers Live. A giant inflatable Lord Zedd appears on stage, and the Power Rangers fight him, only to have him deflate comically on stage. Lord Zedd continued to make appearances on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Season 3 and in later shows. He and Rita later married, had a child, danced, became humans, and died. Very weird. So now let's compare these two. First, you have the 1994 Mighty Morphin Power Ranger Lord Zedd action figure. There's a button on the back of this action figure that when you press it, his chest is supposed to light up. Now, unfortunately, this action figure no longer lights up, but here's kind of what it would look like. The one thing about this action figure that you always had to be careful of was the Z on the symbol of his crown. That little stem would break off if you were not careful. So even though the chest doesn't light up anymore, him having that Z on his crown is well worth it. Like many of the action figures that came out during this time, he's only able to move his arms and legs attached to the torso. His head does turn, so you're still able to make some menacing poses even though not all the joints move. Now let's talk about the 2019 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lightning Collection Lord Zedd action figure. This looks exactly like the Lord Zedd from the TV show. To the chest plate, to the muscles, to the tubes going up and down his body. One of the biggest differences between this and the 1994 Lord Zedd action figure is that with this one, you can move all his joints. You can have him raising the staff up, sitting down, or just look intimidating. This action figure comes with 3 different hands and what looks like a thermal detonator. He also has his staff, which comes with a red lightning bolt that you can attach at the top of the Z. Now, my 1994 Lord Zedd action figure doesn't have his staff anymore, but what's cool is that you can take the staff from the new Lord Zedd and it fits perfectly with the old one. In the end, I find them both equally awesome. The one from the 90s brings back really great memories, and the new Lord Zedd is the perfect addition to my Power Ranger collection. Like always, check out my Instagram at Varnell Retro Vintage Collections, where I post daily photos of the random things here in my office. I'm Brian Varnell. Thanks for watching.